of the founders of Waterside Workshops, which is basically a youth-serving organization focused around two shops. I say three because of the cafe, but two shops, a bicycle shop and a boat shop. And I run the boat shop end of things. When I got into nautical archaeology, I guess I fell in love with the object, and I always wanted to got an idea that I wanted to learn how to build them, and I really liked it. And just the thought of like a shop and opening up a shop, I wanted it to be something more than just a shop. And so this place kind of like focused around the community aspect of boat shop. My education is in anthropology and archaeology, and I did a lot of work in that in California and Israel and Europe. I just got into boats because I just always did. I'm an islander from the Azores, and always surrounded by stories of seamanship and boating. But I just always took it to heart, and I just really love it. And I think it's like a very cool thing for any community to tap into. Water and water sports and all the aspects that go into boating, whether it's boat handling, boat construction. Many times in human history it's been the very definition of who a people are, certainly my people too. So yeah, I'm kind of honored to be a part of that. There's always been a connection that I felt. I mean, I was raised in farm country in Central California, but there was always a draw. I can't explain it. Like I said, it's like just sort of the history of my people. It was always like an interesting aspect of what we did and who we are. And I think I'm the only one that I know of my cohort that really got into it. And that draw has always been there. And with boat building, I always feel like I always knew how to do it. I just sort of needed to be reminded of it, which is kind of funny, but whatever you want to call it, it's a calling, whatever that is. It's a happy place. I enjoy the craftsmanship of it, the history of it, the community aspect of it. It was always a community endeavor. It's boats, ships. They were the most complex things we built as a people before the Industrial Revolution. I was doing nautical archaeology, and I was off the coast of the island that I'm from, actually. I was like working on the ship timber and drawing it out and tracing some aspects of it. And I just, at that moment, I was kind of like, I want to learn how to do this rather than just study it. I do this, and I feel like I'm still working on a master's. It's not going to take me 2 years. It's going to take me another, I don't know, maybe never, but maybe another few decades to really master it. And that really introduces a strict reality to the whole endeavor of what I do. I guess I took the hard route, I suppose. It would have been easier to just get a master's degree, but maybe not as fulfilling. Always changing, always dynamic, always incredible. It changes with like the changing faces here, the students, the interaction with the greater community. It's always super fulfilling, for lack of a better word. It's always just like fun. I really, really enjoy what happens here. It's been a lot of hard work. Students who come through here and they come back years later, sometimes a decade later, and it's just very fond memories, and at least that is like very cool. Like when we open up our shop to boat rentals, actually really happy that a lot of the people that come through, sometimes like about 30 to 40% of the people that come through have never really been on a boat before, and this boat rental that we provide them with the boats that we've built, with boats that kids have built, it's like their first boating experience. And in the past I've built a lot of really cool boats with kids with low quality wood, because I also feel like a lot of this is not just final product, but it's also the experience itself. A lot of the boats that we build can be free form, and some of them have plans to them, and then just learning how to decipher those plans onto a full-size three-dimensional object is also part of the experience itself. This shop and the other shop are just basically catches for youth and students out there that need additional support in their lives, whether they know it or not. And we use the shop space as a way to have a connection, and then once that connection is established, helping these students out with everything from the college application process to psychiatric needs to just personal development. That's one of the most important key things that we do here.